Hey guys, Rob Murphy from Holistic Healing Choices here. Now today we're taking a look at the book Understanding Modern Spirituality by Inna Segal. So this is an exploration of your soul and higher truths. Now you can see I've still got a little bit left here. I've left it here at the processes, which we'll get into. So let's dive in. This is by one of my favourite authors, I would say, of all time, who really only has one other big book to her name, Understanding the Secret Language of Your Body. So Inna Segal is an Aussie, born in Belarus and came to Australia, and we sort of claimed her, and she lives here still. And I'm very excited that I'm going to see her shortly, so I might even do a little bit of a video of that experience. Understanding Modern Spirituality is a look at a lot of aspects in our modern way, told in a down-to-earth sort of perspective, which is one thing that I love about this. While they do discuss the woo in this book, it's not going to turn you off, and all language is pretty easy to understand and digest and take away. One thing that I do love about this too is that it is designed so that you can pick it up, turn to, say, what have we got here? General versus specific naming in the divine, and you've got 2.5 pages to read. It's designed to pick up, have a bit of a skim through, and take away from that. So it's a perfect little reference book. So it is pick up, find the bits that you want, which I think there's a glossary at the end, and do what you will. Now, with this one as well, one of the things that do make it stand out from other books of similar little bits and pieces of spirituality is that at the end of every chapter, little few pages, you do get some steps to help work on some of those things that they were talking about. So transformational steps at the end of every little bit. So most of it comes down to journaling or doing the list of processes that are in the back of the book here. All processes for your physical body, self-love, ancestral release, and many, many more in here as well. Now it is all presented in this beautiful hardbound little book. Easy, beautiful colours and little illustrations all throughout as well. And yeah, it is pretty easy to find, easy to digest the information in this book, as well as many other references to the information that Inna's studied herself. So, would I recommend this one? Yeah. If you're into that, I'm delving into the spiritual world. It's out of my breadth. There's a lot of talk about angels, the divine, spirituality, and the hierarchies of different beings in here as well. But it's done in such a way that it's like, okay, I'm open to that. This is supposedly what they're doing, who they are, and sort of what they stand for. But done in a way that it's not like this is the absolute, or this is, what's happening. You can still go about your life and do these things and live in the physical, in the now, whatever else as well. But if you're open to, learning your lessons, doing everything else as well, or giving love, or being open to seeing more, here's the way that you should proceed to do so. So I love that it's presented that way as well, but there is also still a lot on the physical body, what that means, what that manifests, dealing with emotional issues, traumas, everything else as well as the ancestral stuff that, some people still struggle with to this day, as well as your energetic bodies and some of the stuff that may, be a little bit of a lie in there as well. But this is the world according to Inna, and I think she even says in there as well that a lot of it has to do with how she believes. So if it's not your cup of tea, she's open to that, that you have a different opinion. I would recommend it for people delving in or just stepping into spirituality like myself in that as well. And it prompts you a lot to, say, journal, to sit with yourself, to go through, process your emotions in this physical realm and give gratitude. So there are a lot of beautiful, wonderful steps at the end of those little chapters, those little 2.5 page little chaptery bits, and there's not a lot of waffle. I hate waffling on. It is pretty well straight to the point. This is how it is and what I believe, and what you should sort of do or take those steps to enlighten yourself a little bit more. So for that, thank you very much, Inna. But other than that too, it's just a pretty good read. Pretty interesting. Some pretty interesting ideas if you're open to that. I can totally recommend checking out The Secret Language of Your Body as well if you have any aches, ailments or pains as well, because it's explained in that as well, which is what got me into that. Being a body worker, you see people come in with specific things like maybe a sore shoulder, but it's presenting in a different way to another person with a sore shoulder. So what's the difference there? Is there a bigger meaning? Why is this such a chronic problem for this person? Why can't they let it go? What is the lesson behind that pain? And normally too, it's bang on, spot on. The person may not be able to actually hear it because it's something that they've been repressing, and so they're just like, no, just fix my shoulder. I don't want to delve into all that. And that is quite hilarious to me as well. But anyway, waffling on. Inna Segal, Understanding Modern Spirituality. Pretty good book. I'd at least rate it at 8 out of 10. You're going to find a lot in here for more or less everyone, whether it be the physical, whether it be family, drama, whether it be even sexuality type of stuff in here as well as angels, worlds, hierarchies of other spiritual beings. It's all in here, all easily digestible, all very short little paragraphs, and then ways that you can help enhance yourself, as well as a whole bunch of processes in the back to help you get past whatever it is holding you back. But anyway guys, that's going to do it for this one. I'm Rob Murphy. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe in this video, and I'll see you in the next video.